All right, so some updates from the field now, having seen that meeting fall through yesterday. Labour have hit the streets this morning. We brought you the NLC president earlier on today. But now let's cross over to our correspondent, Sadiq Ilyasu, who joins us from Kano to give us an update on what is going on where he is. Hello, Sadiq.
Hello, Chamberlain. What is actually going on now here in Kano? We are here at the race course where the NLC members have gathered and where the NLC members have gathered and where the NLC members have gathered and where the NLC like Joint Action Front and people from ASU and what have you. We have a lot of them. You can see them wearing different uniforms. And as you can see by that, my right hand side, there is the leadership of the Labour Congress is addressing some of the members of the Labour that gathered here. What they are actually trying to do now is to march from here, racecourse, down to the government house, where they will go and present a paper. And with me here, I have one of the leaders of the unions who is right here with me, and I would like to speak with him briefly.
Well, my name is Comrade Abbas Ibrahim. I'm the chairman, Kano Council of Nigerian Union of Journalists, who is also the Assistant Secretary of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Kano.
Well, we are aware why you are here, but we'd like to know what are your demands and what will it take for the government to do for you to leave this place?
Well, it is very simple. Initially, we had the government and Labour signed 15 demands to cushion the effect of the subsidy withdrawal. This has not been possible. So we felt the people have been subjected to untold hardship. That is why it's just one thing. We're asking the government to put out measures to ensure that the hardship being faced by the people is being reduced drastically.
Okay, thank you very much for this brief update. Back to you, Chamberlain.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Sadiq. But we can also tell you that the protesters in Abuja have since marched from the Labour Center. They are moving now to the National Assembly, where we intend to bring you, or they will at least talk to them and submit a letter or thereabout. But we'll get you updates much later as we also get them.
Good morning, Dari. Exactly what is happening where you are?
Yeah, thank you very much, Ayo. Right now, we started the journey from Ikeja under bridge. Right now, we are close to the destination. By the destination, I mean where the labor unions would drop the letter to the lawmakers. So right now, because it's been a very busy morning here and there's a lot of movement around here, so let me quickly engage the leadership of the Labour Congress right now, being led by Comrade Fumisesi. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. You are live on Channels Television. Please, I need to talk to you right now. Based on some of the interactions we've had this morning, you still have the ASU and some other unions joining you this morning. So what are the core demands as soon as you get to the State Assembly, please?
I think, should we hold it when we get to the Assembly?
No, you have to.
Well, some of the demands is about food security and protection of lives and property. Hardship, untold hardship is too much in the land for all Nigerians. We want the government to quicken all their decisions. It should not be anti-people's policies, but decisions and policies that will yield a positive effort in ensuring that this untold hardship is brought to a halt. We will encourage government like NLC in their demands with the federal government. Let them bring in several of the CNG and the electric buses, so that the PMS, the rate of consumption on PMS will be reduced. Then the other means of transportation, that is the rail, like they have in developed countries. Nigeria should invest heavily in that, so that the rate at which everybody go around with their vehicles will be able to go with the public and government vehicles. We want the price of goods and services to be regulated, and we want our Naira to be strengthened. The devaluation of Naira is too high, and our Naira is somersaulting every day. And you are giving strength to foreign currency. The FX is on the high, and this has affected virtually everything, even the vegetables that we grow, even the yam. Everything is, the food is no longer affordable, and you can see the hunger is now in the land, and Nigerians are angry. They are hungry and they are hungry. And all the people that are doing businesses, it is no longer a luxury for you to say that you want to travel from one place to another in Nigeria. You are afraid of kidnappers and kidnapping. So Nigerians should take a very bold step. The government should do the needful. They should protect all the lives of Nigerians and our properties, and they should also provide all the basic amenities that will make this country to be habitable for Nigerians. We don't want to jackpot. We don't want to go to anybody's land. We don't want to go and acquire other people's foreign lands. We want to stay in Nigeria, but let the government make Nigeria habitable for us, and let them.
We see that NLC has been able to get the buy-in of some affiliate unions at least, and this particular rally is well attended. Do you think this is going to have that effect that you have in mind before embarking on this particular protest or rally, so to say?
Well, we are all in it together. It's not only the workers, Nigerians, even those not in organized sector, those in the informal sector, and Nigerians generally. Everywhere you go, just go and interview people. They will tell you that there is a palpable hunger in the land. There is fear of unknown, fear that this country might collapse. So since all of us are in it together, you can see the crowd, and we believe that tomorrow's crowd will be more than this. This is a peaceful protest that we are using to show our displeasure against the anti-people's policy of government and against the untold hardship that Nigerians are being faced with on a daily basis.
And lastly now, very shortly, what if after this you don't get the desired results? What next?
We know that the government that wants to remain in position, they will hearken to the voice of Nigeria. This is not only in Lagos, it's going on simultaneously at all the 36 states of the Federation and also the center. So if all of us, we are saying the same language in all the states and also at the center, then the government needs to yield and hearken to the voice of the oppressed and the poor masses. So we believe that from this, government will begin and quicken all the actions that will bring about a relief and reprieve to the poor masses in this country.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for talking to us. You've been listening to the leader of the NLC, the Lagos State chapter here, and the work has been from close to 3 kilometers right now, but they are coasting home. By home, I mean where they are going to deliver the letter to the lawmakers in Lagos. Their demands, some of the demands they brewed out in that particular interview, Ayo.
Well, thank you, Dari. Well, you are not the only one on the street, it would seem. My colleague Dele is also right there in Abuja monitoring the same procedure. Dele, what's the update? We took the president of the NLC live earlier. What is the update where you are right now?
I'm at the forecourt of the National Assembly right now as we speak. It's been a long walk from the Labour House. The Labour House is somewhere around the central area, around the Ministry of Finance. And they walk all the way from there to the National Assembly to deliver their letter of protest to the lawmakers. Now, what are some of the issues that they raised? They did a short address at the Labour House, so they started to walk all the way to the National Assembly here. Just right behind me, you can see the protesters, members of the Nigerian Labour Congress, in front of the National Assembly, the main door that leads into the chambers of the National Assembly. And they said some of their demands are that they want a 200,000 naira minimum wage for all workers in Nigeria. They also want government to tackle corruption in subsidy, not remove subsidy. They also want to ensure that government stops the over burdening of students in Nigeria by unnecessary increase in fees. They want the backlog of salaries owed to university lecturers to be paid immediately. They also want to stop the unnecessary hike of goods and services in the country. And they're asking the government that reverse the removal of subsidy immediately. They want that done today or tomorrow. As they say that if that is not done between today and tomorrow, then workers in Nigeria will shut down their services next tomorrow, Ion.
Well, it's very interesting times we are in, Dele Omoyeni. Thank you so much for that report from Abuja, and I believe that there is more to come from you.